Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Kohaloyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yavashai, Bahashim Rakahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yavashai to the best of their ability. This is Hanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And wanted to touch on this article in the New York Post, right? It says women furious about Trump's win start MATGA movement, which glorifies poisoning men. They ask for it. So you men, man, hey, be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you in one of those households where you was leaning towards Trump and she was leaning towards Harris. Or if you wasn't leaning towards voting for anybody, but she was still leaning towards Harris, yeah, you might not want her to be giving you no cup of coffee in the morning, or, hell, not even pouring you a beer up. Tell her, no, don't worry about it. Keep your damn beer or whatever you got in the truck. It might even hit your damn beer can with a thin syringe, and hey, you just never know right now, man. But what's really happening is right here is the separation or the division in this country is starting to double up. See, at first it was just like, black and white, kind of like on some race shit. But now, not only is it black and white, it's men and women. And it's also children against the parents. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that scripture real quick. This is what's happening, man. And this is how you know that this place is crumbling. And we applaud it. We applaud it. Because America has done things all backwards as hell, and have set these women up on these pedestals, and they lose one little election that they feel like is so detrimental to their damn life. Now they want to, stop giving men the box. They talking about, not dating anymore for the next 4 years, and, as if they're doing you a fucking favor. They acting as if, a box is not going to be out here, because women gonna get some ride. And if you can't get some from one that you feeling like you can get it from for free, which none of it is free anyway. Any woman you with, you paying for some box overall. But shit, it's nothing to go out here and just pay for some boxes. That's what it's all about. Go on about your week. Shit, get paid on the weekend and go and get you some more box. Whenever you trying to get, because that's what it is anyway. It's nothing. So it's like, they acting as if they're doing this huge favor to society. Well, okay, yeah, you are. Keep your damn legs closed for these next 4 years, and then maybe there won't be so many abortions. You just having reckless, monstrous ass kids out of just these reckless nights out on the weekend that you be having. So yeah, do that. That'll help the society, man. Let's get Matthew 12 and 25, and we'll jump off into some of this article. Yeah, we already knew it. We knew that we knew that they lost their goddamn minds, but now they starting to show it, and that's a beautiful thing. At least you guys know, hey, you being warned. Matthew 12 and 25, and Yahweh knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against himself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So this place can't stand, man. That word, let's get this word desolation. Let's see what it is real quick. Erimu? Salakia, let's see.
Strong's G 2048. Eremao. Eremao.
I don't know why it says 2048. It's actually 2049. I don't know if that's a typo. Let's see.
Strong's G 2048. Eremao. Eremao.
Okay, well, it's saying G 2049, but let's see. Maybe it's okay, so they have it. The root etymology. Okay, so we can go into that too. But it says to make desolate, lay waste, to ruin, bring to desolation, to despoil one, strip her of her treasures. So America is about to, is breaking down. It's caving, man. This shit is caving in. It really is, man. We can see it. I mean, you can feel it if you just out and about. But I know, you got to be in the spirit though to see it. When you just out and about, man, I be going to the plantation, going to the supermarket and shit like that. And just people just walking up the sidewalks and shit, just, walking their damn dogs, just looking crazy as hell, just looking depressed, man. Looking depressed, man. Let's get this one. G2048, solitary, lonely, desolate, uninhabited. And we know it's going to be uninhabited anyway of these Americas, because it's going to get hit with them thermonuclear weapons. That's eventually coming. But overall, it actually, in the New Living Translation right here, it talks about civil war. Matthew 12:25 in the New Living Translation, it says, Yahweh knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart. And that's common sense. We see families fall apart on a day-to-day basis, man. People getting divorces like nothing now. I even seen a video with a lady the other day from the Middle East, and they pretty family oriented, But she was talking about how the abortion, Slovakia, probably even that too. But the divorce rate is through the roof in the Middle East countries now. Why? Because they're getting that picture and that look of America, and these women of those countries want to be American. They want to be like these American women, and it's not going to get them anywhere except for drugs, overdoses, suicides, and everything that comes with the wickedness of America. See, they don't know that. And by the time they figure it out, it's going to be too late. Anyway, let's go off into some of the article, because these hoes crazy. This is foolishness right here. This is real rubbish. It says, women online have taken to a filming ghoulish murder fantasy video in which they romanticize lacing men's beverages with deadly poison as a justifiable response to the fears about abortion rights under the second Donald Trump presidency. Man, these people fuck, boy. Many of the videos have been viewed millions of times on X. And here's your boy, that's your boy Elon Musk. That told you about how he wants you to just be free, giving you the freedom of speech. But what they doing is, they ain't doing nothing but data collecting. They data collecting, and they know exactly your damn IP address. They know your home address. They know everything about your ass typing shit on there. See, when it comes to us, matter of fact, I had a dream last night that, they kind of had my picture posted and shit, and, where I worked at, and this, and this, you know what I'm saying? And me being into this truth. I'm like, shit, man, I don't give a fuck. Because if that comes around, it's got to come around. It just is what it is. We know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is our support. We're trusting in him. Fuck those jobs, man. Fuck these people and what they think. And that's the reason why a lot of brothers don't go out on the highways and byways as well. You got to shake that, man. You don't want to be ashamed of the Lord and ashamed of this truth, man. You got to just go and just teach it. That's just like I was watching the Apostle just a few minutes ago before I started doing this video. The Apostle Tahar, and he was going off into that a debate with Captain Tazariak. And the guy that was interviewing him asked him, about certain doctrines or certain things that basically keep you out of their camp, I'm assuming. And one of the things that he said, the rape doctrine. But the rape doctrine is a part of the scriptures. It's in the Bible. The Lord gave you a way of dealing with if a man took a woman by force. He got the laws on that. And if those laws were applied today, there wouldn't even be a lot of that shit going on. But he's ashamed of the gospel. That's pretty much overall what it is. And he, by saying, basically adding to the scriptures and taking away from the scriptures, man. But anyway, let's move on here. It says, this shit has been viewed millions of times, bro. So you brothers be safe, man. Be circumspect. Walk circumspectly. That's at Ephesians 5:15. It says, walk circumspectly. How's the word? So let me just get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. 5:15. Ephesians 5, chapter 5, verse 15, and it reads, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Yeah, you're living in days so evil that, this is nothing for a bitch to do. Hey, they've been doing stuff like that anyway, for quite some time. Spiking, their husband's coffee and shit in the morning, slowly trying to get them. They're not, putting the whole damn bottle of poison in the damn pot, but they're slowly putting just a little bit every day, trying to, work his health down. And a lot of men have fallen to that. Because I know the one guy, he was just kind of like, why is the coffee tasting like this? And then he set up a camera on his wife, and his wife was, trying to knock his ass off. So this is nothing, man. Now let's go and get a little bit more of this. Okay, so it says the video was viewed millions of times on TikTok and featured young women fiendishly grinning, see, as they adulterate a cup of tea or other drink with an unknown substance. See? And they got this little picture right here. Sure, your body, our choice. See? Some of the women have dubbed the video as part of a Make Aqua Tofana Great Again movement. A nod both to the President-elect Trump's campaign slogan, Make America Great Again, and ancient killer Giulia, if I'm pronouncing that right, Tofana, who has been adopted as the disturbed group's heroine. Tofana was a 17th century Italian woman who sold poison to wives who wished to dispatch their abusive husbands, resulting in the deaths of more than 600 men. See? Tofana's signature brew was mismatch of deadly ingredients such as arsenic, belladonna, known as aqua tofana, a concoction that was so effective she is considered by many today one of the most prolific serial killers of all times. Yeah. Let's get another scripture real quick. Let's go into the Apocrypha. Yeah, man, be careful, man. Be careful with these women. Because you know what? It's going to come a time where I was, watching. It's kind of like I seen two videos earlier. Because I've been watching videos since like 5 this morning. I'll be waking up. As soon as I wake up, I'm hitting something. But two videos. I watched one with the Apostle Tahar from 2 days ago. With the Isaiah 4:1, where it talks about the 7 women are going to, they're going to come running to one man. They're going to be on one man because it's going to be just that few men out here. So right now they don't have no respect for men. But guess what? In the near future, they're going to have all kinds of respect for a man. And these men are going to be rejecting your ass. They're going to be selecting women, with a curious eye. Like, what can you do? What can you do for me? It's not going to be none of that, well, look at my fat ass, you know what I'm saying? You don't see these tits? Look at me, I'm the prize. I'm the table. This bullshit. Nah, them dudes going to be like, nah, bitch, you can keep it moving. Because they're going to have too many choices. And that's coming. But let's get Ecclesiasticus. Let's go into 25. I like chapter 25 and chapter 26. It's just it just lets you know how the women are, man. It really gives you a real insight into how to deal with women, especially in this day and time. Ecclesiasticus 25:13, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. You don't want the wickedness of a woman, man, because she sits around and fantasizes on she's very good at that shit, man. Like, just doing wicked shit on how to hurt a man. I'm talking about expert at that shit, bro. Verse 14, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies. And that's the woman. What, you want revenge on a man because of a vote? God damn. Verse 16, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Hey, look, man, you gotta, you for real, man, and especially you brothers, man, you know, because a lot of these guys gonna get the business because they just silly as hell. They know for a fact that their woman is capable of some shit like this, and they'll still sit down and eat a pasta dinner. That's one thing I remember from Apostle Tahar as well when I first came into this truth, where he was talking about how his woman don't cook for him, he cooked for himself. I remember that was that was years back when I heard him. So I'm like, okay, wow, makes sense though, because of the wickedness of a woman, man. I mean, it's crazy. Let me get this one too. You so damn mad over a vote, bro. Like, that shit is retarded. I'm going to start at verse 11 for the context. 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. And that's something that they don't want to do, because America has given them all this ability to gad abroad and just be, just out here just, with their fucking opinion all over the place. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. See, and a lot of these women, they'll tell you they're Christians too. But when it comes to this scripture right here, they're not a Christian no more. That Monday I'm a Christian. Tuesday, I'm not. Wednesday, I'm back a Christian, only if it's, benefiting them. Verse 13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. See? So the woman was deceived, and she's being deceived right now. You got the serpent, the so-called white man, he's telling you that, you don't need no man, but you about to find out that you're going to need one. This very motherfucker that you want to try and poison off, you're going to wish you had him. Anyway, and then you're going to get your, well, then again, who knows, man. This place, they fuck around and get caught up doing some shit like that. They can, damn defense lawyer just pretty much going to be like, oh, well, she had a breakdown. She was, mentally, insane at the time. They give her ass a slap on the wrist. She right back out here. Okay, but it says, the poison believed to be flavorless and completely undetectable after death was typically stored in ordinary cosmetic bottles, ensuring that a husband was about to get whacked would be known the wiser to his impending fate. Crazy. One of the online clips shows a young lady with green hair. Of course it's them. Hey, definitely watch out for the ones with them goddamn Superman ice cream hairdos. A backwards camo hat and a large spiked septum ring with the text Aqua Tofana isn't that hard to make, superimposed over footage of her making the throat-slitting gesture with her thumb. Many of the videos include a portion of the Eminem song Venom in the background, featuring the lyrics, "This fucking world better prepare to get laced because they're gonna taste my venom." Some of the women don't mention Aqua Tofana specifically, but instead show off their poison rings, wearable bubbles with a hidden compartment supposedly made to hold a lethal dose of the toxin. So yeah, your ass would get up and walk away from a drink. You fuck around and get up and walk away from your nachos. You fuck around and catch your ass, you watching Sunday football. Crazy, bro. You can see these are Edomites right here. Liberal women withhold sex, shave heads to protest Trump win. My bodily autonomy matters. See that? It says, I think it's time for American women to participate in our own 4B movement. 4B movement, but we take it a step further. Time to collectively get hysterectomies. See? Nobody give a fuck. You're the ones. Hey, but you know what? And that's another thing, too. Esau already small among the heathen. They're dying off quicker than they're being born. And that's the Lord really striking them, man. Striking them with that, that, because they're dying off quicker than they're being born. This shit, these chicks is on is stupid as hell. Because they don't care. You got all these different countries now, these European countries, they coming up with incentives and, bonuses and, sick. Man, I just was watching on Euronews before I came outside to do this lesson. I forgot what country it was. But they was talking about 6-month paid leave to have babies. You get a whole 6 months off with 100% pay. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to boost the birth rates, man, because they're dying off quicker than they're being born. That's a big topic this year, as of the past 3 years, but definitely within this past year or so, these leaders in these other countries, they're trying to come up with ways to stop this low birth rate. And then they got all these people committing suicide. You got all these fucking people taking these, they just don't even care. They all out in public looking sloppy as hell. Rainbow colored hair with some nasty looking ass pajamas on, or a stupid ass bonnet on their head. Just looking weird as hell. Just looking nasty, bro. Anyway, it goes on to say, my advice for American women, reads the text in the video, a woman standing by a body length mirror. I know you will understand this. They asked for it. The text reads, before she flips open her poison ring and gives the camera a sinister smile. And a plea for common sense, a woman posted on TikTok video urging people participating in the MATGA to think long and hard about what they're doing. Yeah, you better. You do know these videos can be used against you, right? It's giving off premeditated vibes. The internet is forever. Also, the 1600s were a lot different than 2024 advancement in detecting poison. Reads the text position over a video of her scrunching her face in disbelief. Liberal women have been registering their dismay at the outcome of the election through the MATGA movement and number of other ways, meticulously documenting everything online. See? These bitches stupid as hell. Some have started shaving their heads, while others are engaging in sex strikes against men or committing to not getting pregnant or giving birth for the duration of Trump's second term to protest what they see as potential draconian abortion measures to come under him. Trump helped pave the way in his first term for the consecutive U.S. Supreme Court that in 2022 overturned the Roe v. Wade decision, ensuring abortion rights at the federal level. States now have the power to determine their own abortion laws instead. The incoming president has stated repeatedly that he would veto a federal abortion ban. The number of abortions in America also actually increased since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Okay, so, well, yeah, what's the problem? Even in states that have enacted new restrictions on the procedure. So the damn abortions then increased. Y'all still going out. And you know, somebody actually said in one of these comments that if they are so hyped to go out and abort a baby, hey, don't think that these motherfuckers won't really put something in your tea or your coffee. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? Don't think, you know, Jake, you know what I'm saying? Or not, you know, necessarily Jake. Jake really not like that. But, you know, a lot of those so-called white men, well, I would say like, those older movies where, the woman would kind of just make his shit, make his drinks, and he'd be sitting there and she'd be bringing him that shit, and that's how a lot of them was getting caught up anyway. So yeah, you got it, man. Watch yourself, man. Be circumspect out here, man. Don't fall for the okie. I ain't seen because this is some Edomite shit, really. I'm not gonna front, but you never know with the so-called black woman, man. The so-called black woman, she's out here weird and, acting crazy as hell too. So you just never know. But no, these so-called white women, man, they take it there. They'll take it there, man, for real, for real. That little innocent, little blind, little Becky right here. This little bitch right here. These days, oh my, that's a whole nother breed of women, man. I gotta be honest with you. Whole nother breed of women. That's silly as hell. It's like this one little Sheetamite chick that I work with. I done a video on it before, but she trying to, I don't know, she might be like 28, 29, something like that. Anyway, about 30 years old, right? She trying to get on this old guy. This motherfucker is 70, right? But he got, of course he done worked his life. He done had a pretty good career, got a really nice place and shit off the river. And he done retired. I mean, type of, he just, where he worked with us is just some extra shit for him to do to just, pretty much overall, he had to come and, I don't know. Anyway, she trying to get with him, and she got 5 kids. And I'm like, the guy got grandkids the same age as her kids, and she's really adamant about getting with this guy, but he keep pushing her away. He don't want to deal with her. But she really in her mind, she really believes that they're gonna be together. And I'm thinking like, this bitch crazy. Just the way she be kicking it, like, nah, homeboy, you better, but they Edomite, so I don't give a fuck. I be kind of laughing at it, but I'm like, no, this bitch, she's definitely, she seems like, if you've never seen the movie Misery, she seemed like that type. Where she put that big ass block of wood between his ankles, and she hit his damn ankles with the sludge hammer. Had his ass locked down in the house, man, for I don't know how long. Hey, that was an ill ass movie. I think that was a Stephen King movie. Good movie. But she's all trying to get with the guy. So she was just out of town and all this little shit like that for the past. But she always talking about how she, there's no food in the house. Just giving information. Like, I just be listening like, God damn, you would tell anybody anything about yourself. But she's, I barely had money for food. at the end of the, week and, the month and all this other shit and what the kids don't eat, I scrape off of my, off their plates and onto a plate for me, and that's how I eat. Now, mind you, I'm looking like, you can't be missing no meals like that because you like 300 pounds. Easy. Easy. Easy 300. Some change probably. I'm like, so how is it that I barely eat? I think she really be lying about a lot of shit, but she's so fucking delusional. But she went on this trip. But and I'm thinking to myself, like, because the stupid shit that what she was talking about is this guy that she's trying to get with. He's been picking her up for work, trying to help her out and shit because she supposedly gave her baby daddy her car. Like, why would you give this motherfucker your car and you gave him the car? But she bought a motorcycle. Now, that's the point that I wanted to make, was that, of course, she got 5 kids, you know what I'm saying? She got some pretty decent tax money back. And so, instead of her going to get her a vehicle for the 5 kids, this doofy bitch went and got a motorcycle. I'm like, how the fuck you about to transport 5 kids on a motorcycle and it's about to get cold? So she just had an accident on the motorcycle and totaled that shit. So that's why the Edomite guy, was kind of, he en route coming the same way anyway, so he offered to pick her up. So by him picking her up, now she's thinking that he likes her and all this other shit. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, you crazy as hell. So, but she remind me of this chick that you see right here in this bed. She's just a big ass, just big back, them big stupid floppy ass calves. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, you crazy. Anyway, but she's kind of, she acts really weird like that though. Like, tell her, man, homeboy better watch out. That's all, all I can say. But anyway, man, I wanted to just touch on this for a hot sec, man. Watch out, fellas. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings, especially with meeting even new women. I mean, you have to really, it's a really super duper vetting game these days. Hell, right now, it's just best to not even deal with them. It's pretty much just best, man, to just wait on that Isaiah 4:1 to kick in. Because, see, what they don't know is this very chick right here, these very chicks right here talking all that shit, Trump will fuck around and issue a draft, and next thing you know, y'all motherfuckers is being shipped over to Israel somewhere. And I'm praying that happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking Trump is gonna, all this shit going on, he's gonna, more than likely, who knows? Just me speaking as a man, he's going to issue a draft. They're going to come and start sending out them damn letters. And it's going to be a lot of you women talking that shit. Because why you want them equal rights? But see, when it comes down to something like that, y'all going to be fighting to keep from going there. Instead of you should be enlisting. Why don't you enlist and go into the military? Because that's pretty much overall, that might just be what might happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all these wars are not going to stop, man. This shit is only going to escalate. And you got all kinds of shit going on right now. I see this Benjamin Netanyahu Jew. He done finally admitted to those pagers. Those detonations of those pagers that fucked all those people up over there. So now all of a sudden, he's come out of the blue and he's telling the truth. Yeah, it was me. I went against my advisor's advice. My lawyer and everybody, and I gave the order to, blow up those pagers. See? So as those types of things escalate, we'll see what happened with Russia, Ukraine, all this little shit. I'm not saying that things are slowing up because it's not, because they just bombed some shit over there, and it's a lot of shit still going on. You just kind of like not hearing about it. It's the news of it, so to speak. Or, you got to just kind of dig into it to get the news. But, this Trump election and all this little shit, this little bread and circus that's been going on, you know what I'm saying? People just, kick back and they just watching their damn football games and shit like that now. But in the backdrop, those rumors of wars are still in play. Don't think that Elon Musk and them are not sitting around and they got a plan to motherfucking come out with that Neuralink for you niggas. When you shaving your head gonna be perfect for them Neuralinks. God damn it. Trying to be damn smart out here. But anyway, I'm going to end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Brothers, be on the watch, man. Be on the watch out. So with that, Kwame Yashal and the Bubble Ball. Yeah, we pray for more of this to happen, too. Y'all go ahead and get down, man.